Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Diane Jenkins sits at the grand dining table, hands wrapped around a steaming cup of tea. But her mind is miles away. Her intuition is screaming something she's tried to ignore for weeks. Audra Charles is back in her son's orbit. Again. And this time, Diane senses the stakes are far higher. She had tried to dismiss the tension at first. Maybe Audra was just circling, trying to provoke. But now, something is off. She's seen the late-night texts. The business meetings that somehow extend into cocktails. Kyle swearing it's all strategy. But Diane knows a woman playing a long game when she sees one, because she once played it herself. And Audra Charles? She's playing for keeps. I have to get through to him before it's too late. She leaves her tea untouched and heads toward Kyle's office. Kyle is seated behind his desk, tie loosened, looking both overworked and conflicted. His mind isn't on Q3 projections. It's on Audra's last pitch. She had sat across from him in society the day before, making perfect business sense, offering to collaborate on a crossover marketing campaign between Jabot and Newman Media. She looked smart, confident, alluring. And Kyle? He hated how quickly his pulse picked up. He closes his laptop and rubs his eyes. He's trying to stay focused on the path forward with Claire. She's good for him, kind, loving, real. But his past with Audra keeps rearing its head. A knock. Diane steps in without waiting for a reply. She shuts the door behind her. We need to talk about Audra. Now. Same office, tension thick in the air. Kyle sighs. Mom, not this again. But Diane isn't here to tiptoe. She sits across from him, eyes blazing. She's not interested in business. She's interested in you. And what you can offer her: access, information, control. You think I don't see it? Kyle shifts uncomfortably. You're reading into things. Diane presses forward. Audra doesn't do anything without an agenda. She's dangerous, Kyle. And if you let her in again, personally or professionally, you'll be handing her everything we've built at Jabot. Kyle doesn't respond. He can't. Because part of him wonders if his mother is right. Audra Charles sits confidently behind her desk, scrolling through recent reports and investor forecasts. A smile plays on her lips. She knows Diane is onto her. That woman has always been hard to fool. But that doesn't bother Audra. In fact, it excites her. Playing the game with Diane? It's like chess with a worthy opponent. She taps her phone at Kyle. Can we talk? I think I have something that could help both of us, professionally. She knows he'll bite. He always does. Crimson lights. Claire and Mariah have coffee. Claire Grace is glowing. She talks about her upcoming charity gala and how Kyle's been supportive. She even jokes about them planning a weekend away, but Mariah raises a brow. You sure everything's good? I heard Audra's been sniffing around again. Claire laughs, brushing it off. Kyle's not interested in her anymore. He's moved on. But there's a flicker in her eyes, a trace of doubt that wasn't there before. Society, a private table in the back. Kyle meets Audra under the guise of business. He tells himself this is just about product synergy, market analysis, but Audra arrives in a sleek red dress and an even sleeker pitch. Her tone is casual, but her words are razor sharp. You're being stifled at Jabot. Diane's holding you back. Jack's playing it safe. You're more than that. Kyle. We could be something unstoppable. Kyle's jaw tightens. I'm with Claire now. Audra leans in, voice sultry and low. Are you happy? Or just settled? It hits him harder than he expected. Audra hands him a folder. Look through this. If you want out from Diane's shadow, this is the way. He doesn't answer, but he doesn't leave either. Abbott Mansion, evening. Diane pours herself a drink. Jack enters. You talked to Kyle? She nods. He's in over his head. Audra's manipulating him. Jack sighs, visibly torn. We can't force him to stay away. He has to learn. But at what cost, Jack? Audra is dangerous. Diane looks her husband in the eye. If I have to take her down myself, I will to Audra's condo. Night. Audra calls a mystery contact. He took the bait. Kyle's emotional core is still soft. If we time this right, I'll have access to Jabot's confidential product files by next week. She smirks, sipping wine. Then, we move on to Newman. Audra's not in love. She's in control. Claire scrolls through Kyle's laptop by accident at home. Claire borrows Kyle's laptop to download a photo. But an open file catches her. Audra's marketing deck, and an email from Kyle to her. Her hands tremble. The subject line reads, "Let's move forward." But confidentially. Claire's heart drops. Claire's apartment. Claire waits, tears in her eyes. Kyle walks in, casual, oblivious. Hey, I thought we could order Thai. She holds up his laptop. What is this? Kyle freezes. Tears fall freely as Claire confronts him. You told me you were done with her. You said she meant nothing. Kyle tries to explain. It's just business. I wasn't, you were tempted. And that's all she needed. Claire picks up her coat. I love you, Kyle. But I won't be second to your ambition, or to her. She leaves. Diane meets Audra at Society, late night showdown. Diane walks up to Audra with the steel of a mother protecting her cub. Stay away from my son. Audra laughs softly. He's not a child. He can make his own choices. If you keep pushing him, don't say I didn't warn you. Diane leaves. Audra's smirk falters, just for a second. Next morning, Jabot boardroom. Jack calls an emergency meeting. He's received word from security that a classified product prototype was accessed and sent to an unsecured device. All signs point to Kyle. Kyle walks in as Jack says it out loud. Who gave Audra Charles access to our private files? Silence. All eyes turn to Kyle. Jabot parking garage. Night. Kyle stands in the shadows, staring at his phone. He's lost Claire. He's being questioned at work. Diane won't look him in the eye. Audra texts, "See you okay? Still want to do this?" Kyle doesn't answer. Instead, he dials a number. Phyllis? I need a favor. Off the record. Fade to black, coming. Next week. Claire makes a shocking confession to Summers. Jack is forced to suspend Kyle, pending investigation. Audra turns her attention to Billy next. Diane digs up dirt on Audra's past. Phyllis agrees to help Kyle, but at a dangerous price.